see a lot of Zara Larsson fans in the comments saying stuff like, why do her beliefs keep coming up? Just focus on the music. I have 3 words for you. My sentiments exactly. You've been baited. I did that shit on purpose because I wanted to hand to you directly where I'm coming from with this. You watched the review and you saw how I wanted to like the album, but every time I started appreciating it, bullshit came into the picture. Political bullshit. And you were thinking, wow, can you shut the hell up about this? You're not an expert. Just do what you know and make the friggin' review. Now hopefully you see where I'm coming from. My goal was not to drag Zara Larsson or rip into this nasty bitch. I was just trying to make a point. Of course, the whole message of the video went over heads, and what people chose to focus on was Zara Larsson's crazy beliefs and whether or not they're correct, which is not even an issue. That's not even up for debate. She's fucking crazy. I know she's cool in interviews. I know she's happy and charming in videos. How could you not be when you're a beautiful millionaire with millions of fans at age 19 for songs you didn't write? Okay, I made this fucking video, I filmed it and edited it, and then watching it back, you know what I realized? I was too nice. So when it cuts to me, that's gonna be me correcting that fucking problem. The overlying problem I see in Zara Larsson fans is that it looks like y'all are trying to clump huge amounts of people together into groups and then attack people rather than the characteristics about them that you don't like. So rape is a problem, alright? Don't tell me, dude, rape is a problem. Look at the statistics. I realize that, but it's not a problem with men. Men, you know how many men there are? There's billions of men, and they all come from different backgrounds and races and beliefs and freaking religions. There's so much that makes people different. Like people are different than each other. That's bad to do. If you find yourself trying to clump groups of people together, you need to try and stop yourself, because that just allows hatred to foster for people instead of ideas, and you're going to attack people. And don't attack people, because a lot of the time they don't even have the characteristics that you hate that you're trying to attack. And give people a break, man. Everyone's trying to figure everything out. You don't have it figured out. I don't have it figured out. The only safe way is to just love and understanding. I'm not trying to preach here, because I am guilty of all this as well, but I'm just saying, it looks like you guys aren't even thinking about it. My problem wasn't her unusual beliefs as a person, it was what she did with them as an artist. I did spend time breaking down her beliefs in the beginning because it's so important to the context of the album and the review and the artist, and the point I was trying to get at. I'm going to say that rationalizing an artist is not inherently a problem, because you're allowed to like what you like, and a lot of people don't even care that much. They're just like, you hear something bad about your favorite artist, you're like, oh, well, whatever, the music's still good. But you have to realize that you're rationalizing it. You can lie to yourself and convince yourself of stuff to resolve cognitive dissonance, but you have to realize that's what you're doing, or else it's dangerous. You can't lie to yourself and convince yourself of something and then come try to correct me with your lies. I wonder if the album would be better if it was all feminist stuff. I guarantee you it would. It would have been interesting and very discussable, whereas as it is right now, it's just generic. There's nothing to it. Her feminism has been a hot topic in Sweden for ages and is quite dividing. The gist of it is that she does not hate all men or men individually. She hates men as a social construct, as a group. So, she doesn't say man-hating. She doesn't say, I hate men as a group. She says, man-hating is my hobby. Man-hate is something I support. I am a man-hater. So that's why I'm not considering this argument. I'm a straight male myself, so I don't hate men, just the fact that we've done most of the harm in the world. And then somebody replies and says, done most of the harm in the world, wrong. Speak for yourself. There is no us. People are individuals, and the major flaw in your thinking is that a group of diverse humans are collectively responsible for an action because they look similar. He really hit the nail on the head with this, because it's so like, I'm not a rapist, I've not done harm in the world, I've not done that shit, and I'm a man, so why are you putting me in with the rapists? It's like, hey, stop. She's explained numerous times that she certainly doesn't hate all men personally, she hates men as a group, the macho culture and all the negativity it leads to. So, first of all, men is not a group, that's fucking billions of people. Second of all, what if I just said, I hate gay people, as a group? Not all gay people, but I just hate gay culture and all the negativity it leads to. You're still fucking crazy. That's fucking insane. I hate black people, as a group. Not all blacks individually, but I just hate the black culture and all the negativity it leads to. So I don't see how her music is contradictory to her beliefs. I don't see how you could be so fucking dense. Did you watch the video, dipshit? She says rape is bad and then makes a song raping a guy. She is happy and acknowledge her own privilege. I don't see how you can think that she isn't. You don't see how I can think that she isn't happy. Did you see any of those tweets? She's from Sweden and will not know every word in English. She is bad at explaining what she means, and honestly, I think she has given up on explaining already. That's on her. She didn't have to launch the missile, and then when missiles come back, she's like, guys, stop. I'm tired of this. I'm done with this. I understand that English isn't her first language, but she's definitely fluent. And if you don't have a perfect command of the English language, then maybe you shouldn't be trying to use it as a weapon against billions of people. Just my 2 cents. She doesn't hate men at all. She hates patriarchy. Okay, she didn't say patriarchy hating is my hobby. You fucking idiots are like clinging on to this thing of like, dude, she's explained time and time again. She hates the patriarchy, not men, like she said 5 times on Twitter. Yeah, when celebrities say wild shit and they get fucking backlash, they tone it down. That's what happens. It's really not a complicated thing to understand. What you gotta do is take a step back and then not be a fucking airhead. But you can't deny that she is a woman standing up for herself and others. Yeah, she's not doing y'all a favor here. The idea of that is cool, but she's saying crazy, evil shit. I really appreciate the fact that most Zara Larsson commenters are recognizing that this is a mistake and that she's childish when dealing with this issue. That means everything to me. You can like Zara Larsson. I want you to like Zara Larsson. I'm not saying don't like her. I just want you to understand that this is evil. You are one motherfucker. Fuck you, dude. Alright, I'm a white, cis, and female feminist, and although I can't say I support man-hating because it seems pointless and won't get us anywhere, I can understand it. Yeah, that's the same shit as being fucking racist. You're choosing a group of people and being like, I just don't like the negativity and the harm that comes from it. Your head is so far up your own fucking ass, you can't see the difference between what you hate and what you love. Is it this hard to just not be a fucking asshole to like huge amounts of people? Just stop. Don't hate men. Just stop. Don't fucking hate men. You guys are crazy. Ain't My Fault was supposed to be ironic, to prove a point and to say, see how it sounds to us, but I agree with everything else. I feel you, dude. I thought about that too, and I was really hoping that was what it was going to be, but it's just not. When she talks about it in interviews, this is how she describes it.
I do write a lot on Twitter and Instagram.
Yeah.
And
yeah, you're very opinionated.
I think everyone is. It's just that I'm out there.
So Zara, what the hell is this song all about? I'll put it over to you.
We rewrote the lyrics and now we're just focusing on the guy, and he's really cute, and I'm seeing him at like a party, whatever, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, you're so irresistible.
Yeah.
I gotta have you, and I'm pretty sure that you feel the same thing. So whatever is going down tonight, it's not my fault.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So unfortunately, I believe that's just a convenient justification that was likely born within the fan base with no help from her, just to resolve some cognitive dissonance, and she's directly contradicting everything she believes. You do know that there are other countries in the world with female presidents, right? Yeah, I assume she was talking about the U.S. election because that's all she ever does, despite the fact that she's not a U.S. citizen. But hey, it's fun to just butt my fucking nose in and capitalize on this shitty situation that a lot of people are miserable from and fucking make myself look good. Hey! Oh hey, some terrible shit going on over here? Nice, I'm gonna cash in on this. Glad it's not my country, but I still have judgments and opinions to give if you guys want to listen. Appreciate it. You're the damn epitome of an ignorant American. Educate yourself, please. Educate yourself, please. Please educate yourself like me. Like the likes of me in my country. Different perspective than me? You fucking stupid, fat, hateful Americans. Y'all are so fucking evil. Now excuse me while I group millions of people together and just fucking lift my nose at all of them. Jesus Christ, get your head out of your ass. And win some Olympics or something while you're at it. Why are you offended? If you're not a raper, think you're better than a female, or has ever harmed a female, then you're not in the group of men she hates. So Zara Larsson won't hate me if I think females are better than me? I'm still in the group of people that she hates. No, yeah, if she had said rapist hating is my hobby, I wouldn't have looked twice. Half the tweets you showed are fake, by the way. Good job. No, dude, all of those are real. All those crazy things she said, you can type into Google and go to that tweet on her verified Twitter page. I don't just like Photoshop tweets. I couldn't even come up with the stuff she said if I tried. I just work with what the artist gives me. I'm not like fabricating evidence to push some agenda. I'm not the fucking news. I'm not the news stations. Push some agenda that this artist is bad because of like some personal thing I have against her. I can see why you would think that. And I know like all the media is like that. But I promise you, I'm not like that. I don't do that. My opinion is based off of the artist's presentation. The artist's presentation is not based off my opinion. An oppressed group hating their oppressors. What is so weird about that? Okay, dude, yeah, no, I wake up every morning, brush my teeth, go to class, and then I meet up with my other white cis friends every Wednesday, and we just come up with new ideas to oppress women and minorities. I'm not fucking doing anything. I didn't oppress anybody. I gotta say, dude, Zara Larsson is not fucking oppressed. How is she fucking oppressed? What isn't handed to her? Zara Larsson is not oppressed. She's so rich and blessed. What the fuck? She is not the same as oppressed groups. So rich celebrities are not oppressed groups. If that's oppression, then fucking sign me up, dude. Shit. I would listen to this if it was coming from like someone who's like poor and ugly and they're like, dude, men hate women. I'd be like, all right, let me see where you're coming from. But Zara Larsson, shut the fuck up. You can't say anything. Yeah, Zara has an obsession with Ty Dolla $ign. She literally said she wants him to be her baby daddy, haha. Oh, I bet she fucking loves him, dude. I bet she can't get enough of him. I bet she thinks he's the most original artist in the game right now. Yes, bitch, tell his stupid ass and these other dumb bitches in the comments talking shit emojis. He's obviously butthurt to make a whole video on it, plus he doesn't even have all his facts right. Every single one of my facts is right. Rationalization. He's probably wrong about this shit. She didn't say that. She didn't say that. She did say every one of these things. God, when I make these kind of videos, I feel like I'm just like kicking a fucking anthill. It's like, why even do this? At the end of controversial videos, I'm always like, leave a comment because I want to know what you think. Maybe I should stop doing that. Okay, let me just address all these butthurt ass men who don't like a Zara for speaking the truth, even though it is the truth. When Zara says she hates men, she means the gender's double standards and over masculinity of men as a whole. No, that's not men, because there's gay men and feminine men that aren't over masculine, so you're taking it up with the wrong people. Also, you know masculinity is a word that refers directly to men, like manliness is what it means. So you're hating men for being manly. You're hating men for being men. This sounds like your problem. Men as a group can be scary hypocrites who look down on women. No, it's not men as a group. That's billions of people. Men that I'm around they aren't scary hypocrites who look down on women. Obviously, she don't hate all men as she has a father and male friends. And when saying that white men who are straight and middle class are privileged because they make up the majority and don't receive oppression like women or other minorities. She has explained this numerous times. She doesn't hate men, she hates the patriarchy. I don't give a fuck how many times you use the same hollow excuse. As if holding an artist accountable for wrong shit they do is a bad thing in any way. Like if I'm a fan of an artist and they do bad shit, you want the artist to get better, right? Because that's your favorite artist. So you're like, hey, that was a mistake. And then when people tell them that, they can learn from it. If not, and they're just like, nope, it wasn't a mistake. Like, even through all this, I don't fucking hate Zara Larsson. I think she has good potential to be an artist if she gets her shit together originality-wise. She obviously realizes her privilege, which is why she speaks on issues she finds important, regardless of the backlash she'll receive from men like you who don't like a woman speaking her mind on the fact that men want to stay superior and don't like a woman coming up and calling them out. I see right through that shit. Wow, what a convenient way to disregard any criticism that anyone could give to any woman. This makes us invincible. You just don't want a woman succeeding. See how I changed the subject and now suddenly you have to defend yourself from something? Yeah, that's a weak, pathetic excuse to dodge the responsibility of your own actions, and you actually should be fucking ashamed of yourself. And I fucking want the success of this woman. That's why the whole channel fucking exists, is I want these artists to succeed and get better. Because as it is, everyone, like the majority of people are like, well, she's fucking crazy. I'm trying to help. I'm like, fuck me, dude. Yeah, fuck me for criticizing. Criticism is bad, dude. It's the whole reason I made the video. It's the whole reason I made like 99% of my videos. But fuck me, dude. I've also seen a few people saying it's important for celebrities to speak out and use their platform to make a difference. That's where we fundamentally disagree. That's not their job. It's on you to establish your set of ethics and moral code as a person. I think it's cool for actors and public figures who are detached from their work to speak on issues because all that does is harmlessly introduce discussion. But pop stars, certainly not. Their primary demographic is young, impressionable, sheepish boys and girls who are going to listen to whatever their favorite singer says and defend them to the death. I've been one of them. I spent 3 or 4 years just within fandoms on Twitter. And the singers know this, dude. That's where they get their income. And they're childish about it themselves a lot of the time. When actors do it, they're just giving ideas for you to think about. But pop stars have the power to infuse irrational hatred in the kids who are going to grow up and inherit the world soon. And another thing with the rationalizing, you younger viewers, and really all of us, we got to be careful about who we trust. Because It's a business. It's one of the most lucrative industries in the world, and their sales are directly attached to the artists, which are made up of the brands and what they stand for and current trends and movements. Here's the thing about celebrity social heroes. If you watch my videos, you'll see that I tend to be turned off to the ideas of artists standing up for things like this because I don't even believe it's sincere, like not for a second. I think let's take away the fan support, the underdog appeal, the common enemy appeal, the false heroic image, the cheap mission statement, the branding benefits that it gives you. Then we'll see how many feminist icons there are. I don't think there would be any. I don't think there'd be any. Would you be saying these things if it was bad for your career? I think they see that it works, and it works perfectly, and their labels see it, and they encourage it. And it's just such a good, clear business move that you can make yourself believe that you believe it. At first it leaves you with some dissonance, but you got to do it, so you perform the necessary mental gymnastics to bend it to where you're in the right and you're comfortable. Just something to think about. It's easy to assume, oh, she's rich and famous. She knows what she's doing in life. Not in general, you know. She knows what she's doing in the music business. Not necessarily a beacon for political beliefs. I know where y'all are coming from. I want to like the artist too. She's charming and she's pretty and she's an excellent performer. I go into every album wanting to like the artist. And when I watched her Ellen performance, I was like, wow, what a freaking shame. I'm not saying don't like Zara Larsson. I'm not saying don't be an activist. I'm not saying I'm an expert at this. I was just trying to make a point about the music. I'm saying don't be an idiot. I'm saying don't clump groups of people together. And of course we all make mistakes and we all slip up, but I'm saying try not to, you know? That's my 2 cents. That's my advice. If you see yourself trying to justify hatred that you have because you're mad at something, try to just calm down. Don't give people a break, you know? Alright. Thank you guys for watching. I don't normally make this kind of video, but you guys said you wanted to see more of me like addressing the comments type videos. I'll delete this if no one likes it. No worries. I'm not, you know, it's whatever. I appreciate you guys listening to me. Zara Larsson fans, I love you. I didn't mean to, you know, to be a big problem like this. And even though it's not what I was getting at and trying to say, I appreciate you guys having this conversation with me. So, okay, love you guys.